Four of Australia's most outspoken political personalities have faced off at Paul Murray's live pub test. Pauline Hanson, Clive Palmer, Bob Katter and Campbell Newman vowed to take the fight to the major parties if they are elected to Parliament in the upcoming election.
Used to attacking the major parties, the Mavericks were invited to turn on each other. But in a Gold Coast pub, it was more a love-in than barroom brawl.
This election is too important for us to be fighting each other.
The worst thing I ever copped was Pauline had attacked me and then she said she loves me, and that was real bad for her.
Pauline, are you going to play Kumbaya or are you going to call out here?
No, we kissed and made up on that trip that we did through Queensland.
Host Paul Murray failing to reopen old wounds.
Damn it, they didn't take the bait.
Clive Palmer, Bob Katter, Pauline Hanson and Campbell Newman say they are fighting for the votes of those Australians who want government to stay out of their lives. Campbell Newman slashed the public service when he was Queensland Premier, and he's wanting to shrink the bureaucracy again.
We just need to get government out of the way. We need to remove red tape. We need to deal with the environmental legislation. We need to back Australians, particularly small and medium-sized businesses, to get up and have a go. One
Nation founder Pauline Hanson was worried about China.
They have got their eyes on Australia for the resources and for the land that we have, the ever-expanding population that they have.
Right.
And we have to be strong about this and stop kowtowing to them and whatever they want.
Clive Palmer repeated his doomsday vision of a debt-riddled Australia with soaring interest rates and 90% of mortgage holders in danger of defaulting on their loans.
We've got to pull out that banking power, and we say that home loans in this country for 5 years are limited to 3% so people can survive. Otherwise, they'll lose their mortgages. No one's telling you what's really happening. So that's a crisis. I don't want to see, it's not just losing your home or your wealth.
Clive, it sounds good. You cannot legislate that in the Parliament.
Well, of course you can.
For the 3%.
Of course you can.
Underwrite it. You can't. The banks are actually on the
no,
world money market.
I'm not beholden to the banks,
Pauline. You're going to underwrite it? You're worth the money. You
don't need to. It needs to go to the Constitution.
That disagreement about as heated as the debate became, then it was the turn of 76-year-old Bob Katter, the member for the North Queensland seat of Kennedy since 1993, appalled by the performance of his former coalition colleagues.
In 4.5 years, I defied people to tell me anything that this government has done to deserve to be re-elected, and I agree with Clive. Something they've done, which is absolutely bloody awful, is to have spat upon the coal industry.
After telling the National Press Club recently his United Australia Party would be preferencing the Greens, Clive Palmer is now claiming he was joking.
There's been some confusion about preferences you asked before, but we're putting the Greens last everywhere.
Adam Walters, Sky News.
And it's all a curtain raiser because it comes ahead of tonight's must-watch first election debate of the campaign. 7 p.m. tonight, Morrison and Albanese to front undecided voters at the Sky News Courier Mail People's Forum.